Hi everyone, in this video we're looking at dividing by a given ratio. So we're going to apply ratios to calculate the amount of you're dividing by, applying ratios to calculate an amount divided by a ratio. So it sounds a bit tricky, but it's really useful, and it's very helpful when you're trying to divide amongst things that aren't equally distributed. So the example is, so in order to be successful, you're going to follow these three components or three steps in your algorithm or your way to divide. First of all, you need to find total parts. The second is you need to calculate the value of one part. And then the third thing is that the value for each quantity within the ratio. So, and then there's those three things in the method. And then we've got a way to check that as well. So having a look here at this example, these three friends, they all contribute a different amount of money to the lotto ticket. If they win $550,000, would it be fair if they shared it equally? This actually should be more like, what would be each person's part to reflect the amount that they contributed to the ticket? So in order to that, so we're actually going to rephrase that question. It's going to be, actually, I'll just retype that. So I've just added there, we're actually mathematically, we're looking for the amount they should get to reflect their contribution. So the first thing we're going to look at is actually how many parts we have altogether from the first ratio. So our first ratio is 2 to 4 to 5. So we've got 2 parts, 4 parts, 5 parts. So that gives us, so total, I'm going to parts equals 2 plus 4 plus 5. And that gives us 11. So now I've got the total parts. I need to find the value of one part. And that's going to be the total amount of money that we have divided by the total parts. It's going to give us one part. It's just been a bit funny, sorry. Equals 50,000. So now that I've got the value of one part, I can now find the value of each quantity. So here is my ratio. I'm going to write it over here. We've got 2, 4, and 5. In order to find each one of those, I'm going to multiply by 50. Now you can see that I am multiplying all of these by 50,000, and that's because I'm keeping the ratio in proportion. Think of it like an equivalent fraction, so it's kind of similar. Remember, we are a ratio, so that is why I'm just setting it up a little bit like this. Okay, so that one there is going to be 100,000. This one here is doubled, so that's 200, sorry, doubled of this because it's 2, that's 350,000. That is the amount of money each person should get to reflect the original amount that they contributed. Now, if you were unsure or you still don't feel comfortable with this method or this concept, a way that you can check that your maths is working is add these values together. And you should have a look here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, a 5, and 5. Look at that. That amount matches this amount. So we know that our mathematics is correct because of this. So that is one way you can check that your work. Your parts should all equal back up to the original whole amount that you had at the start of the question. Okay, so find the total, find the value for one part, find the value for each quantity within the ratio. So here is a couple of questions here for you. Let's go scroll down a bit more. So you've got 12 and 13 from your textbook to have a go at. Okay, thank you everyone.